What's up guys, SkittleRampage here. So today we're going to be doing a complete Arrow Funko Pop collection. Let's check it out. If you guys are new here, make sure you click that subscribe button and a notification bell so you guys do not miss a new video when it comes out, as well as if you're a DC super fan, make sure you click that like button. I also want to let everyone know that my SkittleRampage merch on Teespring is 10% off through the weekend right now, so make sure you guys get yourself some merch. Alright guys, so we have a complete Arrow Funko Pop set. So this Funko Pop set probably took me like a year and a half, 2 years to complete. I believe I got my first ever Arrow Pop, and I want to say it was the Green Arrow that I got. And I got it back in 2018, and I believe it was like in December. It was either December of 2018 or early 2019, like January, somewhere around that. That's when I like really started getting into pops, and I believe that's when I started a Funko Pop channel as well. This set is like one of my first sets that I ever started, so it really started up the channel. So it's like very like sentimental value and things like that. So that is why I just had to complete the set finally. And with Arrow finishing, I jumped on completing the set, especially because I love the show and I was afraid all the pops were going to go up in value. So there are 13 pops total in this set, and I was kind of surprised at the prices on them being so cheap. You could probably finish the whole set now, maybe $200, maybe a little bit under $200. So that's not that bad for a full Arrow Funko Pop set, especially with the show being as popular as it is. So the first one I will show off, guys, is the Arrow himself. So I will say I'm a little bummed about this just because they didn't do the Hood Pop. I don't know why they didn't make the Hood or the Vigilante Pop. I was really confused why we didn't get those variants of him, but we got several Oliver Queen variants and Arrow variants. So this one's still a really cool one. You know, his OG suit before he got that upgraded one in was that season 4? I think that was season 4. That's when he got the upgraded suit to go against Damien Dark. So that was a really cool suit. So this one does have some paint flaws around the chin, like the chin, like, or beard or whatever it is. Scruff is kind of like going up into his mouth, if you guys can kind of see that. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I try not to look at this pop too much because that paint flaw does bother me, and I could get a new one, but it is what it is. I already have it, so there's no point of replacing it. But this is a really cool one. I love that he has the bow in hand. I think that's a really cool detail. So definitely one of my favorites in this set. So moving on to the Black Canary, guys. So we have Black Canary here. I will say this one is definitely not better than the one that released last year sometime. I forget which con it was exclusive to. I think it was SDCC, but I might be wrong on that. It might have been New York Comic Con, actually, but this is a really cool one. I don't know her name, but I loved her portrayal of Sarah Lance, aka the Black Canary in the show. I thought we'd get more variants of her, maybe like a Sarah Lance pop, but we did not, and I was kind of bummed. They could have done so many other characters in this set as well, and really, you know, capitalize on the profit margin of Arrow fans, but they didn't. I don't know why. Maybe licensing issues, who knows. But moving on, guys, we have Oliver Queen himself here. This one's a really cool one as well. So this one's basically the Arrow Pop with a different head mold. So I mean, they pretty much, it's just like one of those variants, but I mean, I'm not complaining. I love the set. I love how small the set is and affordable it is. So I was just happy to complete the set. But yeah, it is just a silly little variant, but still nonetheless really cool. Next up, guys, we have Felicity Smoke here. So she actually vaulted back in 2019, just kind of randomly. So she kind of shot up to like $40. So I got her for a good deal at the time. I got her for like $30, and she was going for like 40 to 50. So I felt like that was a pretty good deal. And then she kind of dropped back down to like around the 20 to 30. So so pretty much right around what I paid. So not too bad, but she's a really cool pop to be made. And I wish we would have got more variants of Felicity. So this is really just her first appearance with the pink like blazer type she's wearing, and then the skirt. So this is like when he met her in the office when she was still in that little analytics lab or whatever you want to call it. So I mean, I feel like we should have gotten an updated Felicity, but we didn't. But I guess there's not much they could do with her, basically, because she wears the same outfit all the time, mostly. So still a really cool character to be made. Next up, guys, definitely one of my favorites in the set is Fugitive Toys exclusive Oliver Queen Island Scarred. I love the fact that he's holding the bow. I love the scars all over his chest and the Bratva tattoo, and then the tattoo that Constantine gave him. I just love how the character looks in pop form. He's holding the tennis ball like he's getting ready to shoot it. I think this looks amazing. It looks like, did they do a background? I never checked that. No, they didn't do. They did like a basic like DC background, but I thought they did like the background of his first lair. I thought that was going to be really cool, but it's not. I just realized the the pop protector is front facing. That bothers me now, now that most people like point it out. But it is a Fugitive Toys exclusive, and he does have a Fugitive Toys exclusive counterpart. Well, not counterpart, but the only other Fugitive Toys exclusive in the set, which is John Diggle. And this one's really cool as well. I didn't think we would get John Diggle as the Arrow, so this one's really neat. He was in the suit a couple times, I want to say only like 2 or 3 times that he had the bow, and then he got the crossbow later on, but still really cool to see John Diggle in the suit, and very limited exclusives in this set, but still a really cool exclusive. Next up, guys, one of my all-time favorite villains in the show is Malcolm Merlyn, SDCC exclusive. This was a 2016 exclusive, so I have the Summer Convention exclusive, but I really wanted the SDCC stickered one just because it's like a $5 difference, and it wasn't that bad. But I couldn't find one. Like, it was like one of the hardest pops to find with that sticker that wasn't like sticker swapped or anything like that. I wanted like an official one. I mean, I know the sticker swap doesn't really matter because it's the same pop, but I don't know. It just, for this set, I really wanted the official stickers, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. So if you guys will notice here, I got the Malcolm Merlyn signature by the actor John Barrowman. Nicest guy in the world if you guys ever get a chance to meet him. He is just so incredibly awesome. He's just so down to earth. It's insane. And he's just so open about his personality, so open to everybody and talking to everybody and like just meeting up and having conversations with you no matter how long it takes. So I had a whole conversation with him and shook his hand, and it was just honestly one of the best actors I've ever met in person, and it's freaking amazing. So I'm just, wow. He wowed me. He wowed me so much that I will forever love him as an actor. And next up, guys, we have the Green Arrow himself in his official costume. The last costume on the show, I believe. Did he get an updated costume after this? I don't really remember. Maybe it was like slightly upgraded than this, but this one is really, really neat. Did they give him the same bow, I'm wondering? No, the bow's different. The bow's different. Okay, I was like, did they better not have given him the same bow as when he was on the island, because that would make no sense. It looks similar from like an angle, so I was like, whoa. But this is a really, really cool pop to see him in the updated suit, so definitely one of my favorites. Next up, guys, we have Speedy, aka Thea Queen. Really awesome character. I know at some points I did not like her character a lot. She showed so much character development going into Speedy, and then I love that they wrote in like her accepting Oliver and like thanking him for being the Arrow and saving the city rather than hating him like most people did for not telling him. So I love that so much, and it really brought them together as brother and sister, and I thought that was amazing that they wrote it that way, because I was really afraid that she was going to react differently and react like she hates him for saving the city and everything. So it was a close call there, I will say. So she also has a counterpart, which is Speedy with sword, and I believe she started using the sword, I don't even remember. I guess she always just carried the sword, really. She just never really used it too often, just kind of as a backup weapon. But it is kind of a silly variant. It is basically the same pop in the same pose, just a different weapon. Next up on the list, guys, and arguably one of the best villains in the show, is Deathstroke himself, the man, the myth, the legend, Deathstroke. He was just so amazing in the show. I do not remember the actor's name, but the guy who portrayed Deathstroke, oh my god, he did it so well. Like, better than I've ever seen in any animated movie or anything like that. I love the connection he has with Oliver, and then I love that they end up becoming friends later on, and they like solve everything and like work it all out after the Mirakuru gets out of his system. But when that Mirakuru was in his system, good lord, was he ruthless, killing his mother, almost killing his sister. Well, he wasn't going to kill his sister. He made him choose, obviously, but I really thought he was going to kill them both at one point, and then, he kneeled him down and made him choose. So that was just, it was insane, and Deathstroke is just ruthless. So he does have a counterpart, guys, which is Deathstroke Unmasked, a Hot Topic exclusive. So I really do like this one as well, because we see Slade Wilson unmasked here and holding a machete, so he is just ruthless here as well, and honestly, like I said, arguably one of the best villains in the show. Alright, guys, so I saved the best for last. One of my favorite pops in this collection is the Arrow Unmasked STCC exclusive. So I have the official sticker here, and when I saw it, I just instantly scooped it up. Also, guys, if you will notice, there's a custom case on this Arrow that I got custom made, and it is the Arrow logo on top. We have 2 arrowheads on either side. You have failed this city on the front, and then we have the man himself printed on the back, and I think that is so amazing. I love that I got this custom acrylic case made, and it is just so beautiful for this pop. And I will take it out for you guys so you guys can see really quick. And it has Stephen Amell's signature on there, which is just, to top it off, the amazing case, his signature, the official sticker. This thing is official all the way, and it is by far my favorite pop in the Arrow set. Alright guys, so that was the complete set of the Arrow Funko Pops. I really enjoyed doing this video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe if you're new, of course. If you guys are a huge Arrow fan, let me know down below. Do you guys have a full set? Are you guys working towards a full set? Did you guys enjoy Crisis on Infinite Earths? Did you guys enjoy Arrow? Let me know down below. Also, I want to tell you guys to make sure to follow me on Instagram, join the Facebook group, and join me on Discord where you can talk to me and fellow collectors and even get some SkittleRampage merch, which is 10% off with this code. I want to say a big shout out to my Patreon subscribers for supporting me each and every month. You guys are continuing to help me do what I do. Anyways, that's it for me, guys. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. See you guys later. Bye.